praising all these men that do adoption. I'm not doing adoption so you can take all my money. I'm not doing that. No, they ain't. He don't do shit. No, he don't do nothing. And that's why you mad.
And for those of y'all that don't understand what's going on, this woman is trying to get her husband to adopt her kids that she's had by another man. Think about it. Let's keep watching.
That man married somebody else. That's why you so busted and disgusted right now. Yeah. Trying to look like her. Yeah.
So what he just said is her ex-husband married somebody else. That's why she's busted and disgusted. And she's trying her hardest to look like the woman that he married. And what she's doing right now is throwing out his stuff so that she can potentially, allegedly, set it on fire. Why do women think that's okay?
Stomach her size for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why. How you know? You watch all her stuff? You watching all her stuff?
You see, he's on his P's and Q's. He said, oh, your stomach is look just like hers for some reason. I wonder why. And then she's follow with, oh, no, she fat, dummy. And he's like, oh, so you watching all her stuff? More than likely.
None of that is that's just making you look crazy. Let's go. Let's keep it coming. Yeah. I'll let that stuff sit there and go buy me all new shit. Yeah. I'll let that stuff sit there. And if it get burnt up, then that's, hundreds of thousands of dollars you're going to have to pay. Oh, yes. Believe that. Keep them coming. Let's go. Stack it out here. Because I'm going to get it all. Oh, yeah. I'm getting that. I'm getting that.
As the story goes, this man moved in with her, so she's throwing out or getting rid of or burning all of his belongings because he would not adopt her kids that she had by another man. Now, in his mind, he's probably thinking, why? So you can leave me to be with somebody else, and now I have to forever pay child support to your kids? Oh no, I'm not stupid. You trying to take me for my money. You got the wrong one. Or even if later on down the line they just don't work out for whatever reason, this man will still have to pay for her children because he adopted them. She's trying to make sure that her kids are set up and he ain't no fool. And she's mad. She's mad that he done caught her. 2022 is coming to an end, but it look like this might be the season of exposing women. Next clip.
Last month, Drake had flew me out. So I had made a video and I posted it on my Instagram story. It was a video of me inside a purple lingerie set. And I had tagged Drake inside my story, but I tagged him and I made it real small so nobody could know that I had tagged him in my story. So I did not know that he was gonna even see it. I'm not even gonna lie. So he had texted me in vanish mode and was like, what's your number? With the heart eyes emoji. So I sent my number, quick. So he called my phone, we chopped it up or whatever, and that's when he was like, he trying to see me, and I was like, I'm trying to see you too. So he had booked my flight for November 16th. Mind y'all, we texting, talking, all of that, November 13th. So fast forward, I got off the plane, he had sent a private out to get me, but before I went inside his house, they made me sign an NDA. So I can't really say too much, but I had looked up my NDA rules, so I know what I can and can't say. So when I get in the house, we just sitting on the couch, chilling, talking. He kept on rubbing on my stomach and kept on asking questions like, do you want kids? And I'm like, what you trying to say? Like, if you want a baby mama, me, just say that. He just kept on rubbing on my stomach, asking me, do I want kids? I was like, yeah, I want one. I want a little boy. So we watch a movie. We drinking Casamigos. Then y'all know Casamigos bring out the freak up. So y'all know we did what we did. I don't have to go in detail about that because it's self-explanatory.
Or maybe because it didn't happen. That's self-explanatory. This don't even look like the type of woman Drake would go for. Come on now. She played herself.
But he did not use protection, which was a little weird. But
you know why he didn't use protection? Because he wasn't there.
Y'all know I'm just going with the flow. So after we did what we did, we just cuddling and we're watching another movie. So everything went left when I pulled my phone out. So I had pulled my phone.
If you would have read that NDA thing, then you would know that your phone shouldn't have been present in the first place. Talking about, I know what I could and could not do. The cap is real right now.
So once he seen me recording him, he slapped my phone out my hand. I'm not even gonna lie, I got a little scared because that slap was aggressive. But after he had slapped the phone out of my hand, he was like, "You gotta go." I was like, just because I recorded you, really? But I had posted the video on my Instagram. All the receipts is on my Instagram, so I don't got time for y'all to be like, I'm lying and all of that, because what do I have to lie for?
What you got to lie for? Clout. That's what you got to lie for. There's a website where you can go to where you can fake Facebook messages, Instagram messages, text messages, and it looks real. Like there's a conversation being had between two parties. She probably found out about that website, went and created those receipts that she speak of, and then put that video out on TikTok for the world to see. What Drake say right here? This is from Drake's page. It's Champagne Poppy. If you didn't know, this is Drake's Instagram. Never met, never spoke, never flew. I hope people start doing more with the one life that we're given. Shit is sad out here. Exactly. You got your 15 minutes of fame. Now go back where you came.
So earlier this year, I ended a relationship and cut off an engagement from a great man. He was a good man. He loved God. He was a praying man. He loved and adored me. He was there for me. He was handsome. He was well educated. He didn't have any kids. He checked all the boxes. But there was still something missing. And I just knew that I could not go through with this marriage. There was just something that did not connect. I felt that there should have been a connection between he and I in order for me to be his wife. And so I cut off the engagement. And it was so difficult because he was a good man. It's easy when a person is not good. You can justify why you cut things off. But when a person is truly a good person, it's hard to explain. So I found myself trying to explain it to family and friends, and they were asking me a whole bunch of questions that, I could not say, exactly why, other than the fact that I just did not feel the connection. There was something that was not there that I needed to be there in order for this to be my husband. And so I stopped trying to explain it, and I just trusted my decision, and I went on. But then I got an epiphany, and it was just like, have you ever been shoe shopping and you saw a nice pair of shoes and it's like, ooh, I love the color. I love the style. The heel is the right size and it's a reasonable price. Like it's on sale and it's a good shoe. But then when you approach the shoe, you see that it's a size 6 and you need a size 7. Does it take away from the fact that the shoe is a good shoe? Does it take away from the fact that you're getting a great deal for the quality? Does it take away from the fact that the heel is still the right size? It doesn't matter. All of that still makes the shoe is still good. But if it's not your size, it's not the shoe for you. And so that is what I had to accept. Yes, he was a good man. But what that feeling was is that he was not a great fit for me. It didn't take away from who he was, but it was just confirmation that he was not a good fit for me. And that leads me to say that some of us are trying to force relationships when we know they don't fit. It doesn't mean that the person is not good. It doesn't mean that they are not good-hearted people. It just means that they're not a good fit for you. So free them up. Don't continue to settle for things that you know is going to cause discomfort in the future. Me purchasing a size 6 shoe when I wear a 7 is discomfort. Don't do it.
So I don't know if y'all noticed, but this content creator turned her comments off on that video. She also turned off the ability to duet, stitch, or react to her video. Y'all, even on TikTok, the women were coming after her for what she had to say. Now, it makes somewhat sense to some degree that if someone isn't the right fit for you, then you move on. But you don't allow it to get to a position to where you're potentially about to marry this person. If she knew this, then why did she string him along for all this time? Make this man think that she was going to marry him if he wasn't the right fit for her. Sweetheart, if it's you, just say that. If you're the problem, just say that. If there's another man, just say that. That's why she turned them comments off, because she knew what the issue really was. She knew the issue was her. She was too busy praising this man for how great he was, when the issue all along is her. She knows that. All the women watched that video, they knew that. God.
He checked all the boxes, but there was still something missing.
What's the something, baby? What's the something? Because you sitting here saying it was something. You know exactly what it was. See, a lot of times we don't like to tell the truth. Because if we tell the truth, then we become the villain. This is why when your family began to question you, you couldn't deal with them questions. I kept trying to explain. No, you knew exactly what it was. 1 + 1 is 2. Very simple. You didn't want to admit it, baby, because you're the villain. It's you. You never liked him like that. He was never your forever. Tell the truth. I swear the truth set you free. It's called accountability. You need a heaping of it.